Alright, in this video we are going to be looking at equations in number base. So we're going to be solving couples of examples. So the first example here is if 25 base x equal to 10101 base 2, find the value of x. So we are to solve for x, which is this. So how do we go about it? When you have equations in number base like this, the first thing that should come to your mind is to convert whatever number that is given to you in order bases to base 10. So if you are given order bases in the equation, the first thing is convert all the bases given to you to base 10. So from there, solutions will arrive. Now solution. Now we have to convert base x to base 10, and at the same time we are going to be converting this base 2 to base 10. Don't forget, whatever base given to you in equations under number base should be converted to base 10. Now to convert base x to base 10, we are going to be having 2 times x raised to power 1. I believe you know how to do that already because we multiply by the base given to us. Then plus, we have 5 times x raised to power 0. So we also do the same thing to the one of base 2, which is going to be equal to, then we have 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 times 2 this time around, raised to power 4, then plus 0 times 2 raised to power 3, plus 1 times 2 raised to power 2, plus 0 times 2 raised to power 1, and lastly plus 1 times 2 raised to power 0. If you don't know how to convert to base 10, so check my previous videos. You see conversion to base 10 there, so that you understand how we go about this. So we have x raised to power 1, which is x. X times 2 is 2x, so we have 2x plus x raised to power 0 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5, is equal to 2 raised to power 4 is 16. 16 times 1, 16, plus this is going to give you 0. So we have 2 raised to power 2 is 4. 4 times 1 still remains 4. This is also going to be 0 because 0 multiplied by any number is going to be 0. Then 2 raised to power 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So we have plus 1. So we have 2x plus 5 equal to 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. So everything equal to 21. So we have 2x is equal to 21 minus 5. So we have 2x is equal to 16. Divide both sides by 2. So we have that x equal to 8. So x is 8. So this is how you go about it. Now let's look forward to the second example. In this question, example 2 says if 431 base x minus 42 base x equal to 345 base x, find x. So like I told you, if you are given other bases apart from base 10, all you need to do is convert all the bases given to you to base 10. So in this case, we have base x for everything. We are converting all of them back to base 10. That's what we are going to be doing in order for us to be able to arrive at a perfect solution. So we have 431 base x, which is going to be 4 times x raised to power 2 plus 3 times x raised to power 1 plus 1 times x raised to power 0 minus, open your bracket, 4 times x raised to power 1 this time around plus 2 times x raised to power 0 equal to 3 times x raised to power 2 plus 4 times x raised to power 1 plus 5 times x raised to power 0. So we quickly solve all these. So we have 4x squared, 4x squared plus 3x plus 1 minus 4 times x raised to the power of 1 is 4x plus 2 equal to 3x squared plus 4x then plus 5. So all we just need to do is expand this bracket. So we have 4x squared plus 3x plus 1 minus 4x minus 2, everything equal to 3x squared plus 4x plus 5. Then we collect like terms from here. So we have 3x squared here, we have 4x squared here. When 3x squared comes to the left hand side, it becomes minus. So we have 4x squared, let me do everything instead of jumping, minus 3x squared. So we have 3x here plus 3x. So we have minus 4x here too, minus 4x. Then in the right hand side we have another 4x, that's minus another 4x. So we have 1, we have minus 2, we have plus 1, we have minus 2, then we have 5. But when 5 cross to the left hand side, it becomes minus 5, everything equal to 0. 4x squared minus 3x squared is x squared. So we have x squared, 3x minus 4x minus 4x, everything put together is minus 5x. Then we have 1 minus 2 minus 5, that's minus 6, equal to 0. As you can see, this leads to a quadratic equation. So all we just need to do is use one of the methods for solving quadratic equations to find our answer. So I'm going to be using factorization method to quickly get the answer to this. Now if you don't know how to solve quadratic equation, do well to check my other videos so you can learn how to solve quadratic equation. So we have x squared minus 6x plus x minus 6 equal to 0, because the two numbers equal to 0, because the two numbers that can replace minus 5x here is going to be minus 6x and x, and they are the two numbers that can multiply themselves to give you this. So they are the factors of minus 6, and they can also replace minus 5x. So we have x into bracket x minus 6 plus 1 into bracket x minus 6 equal to 0. So from here, you can pick x minus 6, then x plus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. So you can easily get your answer here, either x minus 6 equal to 0 or x plus 1 equal to 0. So either x minus 6 equal to 0 or x plus 1 equal to 0. So you can either say x equal to 6 or you can say x equal to minus 1. But from the two answers that we have gotten, it's easy to say that x is equal to 6. So we are picking 6. Why? Because a base can never be negative. A base can never be negative, and there is nothing like base 1. Base starts from base 2. So hence we can say x equal to 6. I believe you understand why x is equal to 6, because a base can only be positive. Now let's quickly look at the third example. Now example 3 says, if 206 base 16 equal to p in base 6, find p. So the same procedure, when you are giving other bases that are not base 10, convert them to what? To base 10. So we are going to be converting both base 16 and base 6 here to base 10. So let's quickly look into it. So we have 2 times 16 raised to the power of 2 plus 0 times 16 raised to the power of 1 plus 6 times 16 raised to the power of 0 equal to, so ordinary p is what we have, but it's in base 6. So that should be p times 6 raised to the power of 0. So we have 16 raised to the power of 2, then multiplied by 2. Everything together here is going to be giving us 512. So we have 512 plus 0 times 16 is 0, plus 16 raised to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6, equal to 6 raised to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times p is p. So don't forget, this p now is in base 10, because we have converted from base 6 to base 10. Now all we need to do is add up 512 plus 6, which is going to give us 518. So we have that p from here is equal to 518. So we can say p is equal to 518. But don't forget, it is in base 10, because we've converted all to base 10. So it's in base 10. Let me put base 10 here. But the p that we are being asked to find is in base 6. So all we need to do is convert this p, which is in base 10, which is 518, to base 6. So we are converting 518 to base 6 now. So it's going to definitely give us an answer in base 6. And the answer is going to be giving us in base 6 is definitely our p. So converting to find p in base 6, let me write it that way. To find p in base 6, find p in base 6, we are to convert 518 to base 6, 518, which is in base 10, to base 6. So and how do we go about that? If you don't know how to convert from base 10 to any given base, go and check my previous videos. You're going to see how to convert from base 10 to any given base. So we have 518. We are going to be dividing all through by 6, because we are converting to base 6. So 518 divided by 6 is going to be 86. Remainder 2. Then 86 again divided by 6 is going to give us 14. Remainder 2. We have 14. Remainder 2. So 14 divided by 6 is also going to be 2. Remainder 2. Then 2 divided by 6. 6 cannot divide 2 because 6 is greater than 2. So in situation like this, we are going to write down 0. Then we say remainder 2. Of course, we are going to be picking from the bottom upward. So hence, we can say P equal to 2, 2, 2, 2 in base 6. t base 6 is equal to 2 in base 6. And that's how you go about it. You can see all these things are very easy. So in our next video, we are going to be looking at equations in number base also, but this time around we're going to be looking at the kind of equations that would lead us into simultaneous equation. Anticipate. Don't forget to subscribe, like. You are great. You can share also. You are great.